What's good guys, my name is Nigel Atamensa and you are tuned into another NewComma tutorial. Today's video is all about projects. Now, first of all, what is NewComma? NewComma is a social recruitment platform for Black and African creatives all around the world, helping them connect, create, learn and earn. Now, what does this actually mean? We're creating a platform that makes it easier to network, access resources and opportunities to establish yourself in the creative industry. It's as simple as that. Today's tutorial, as I said, is all about projects. Now, we have a feature that allows you to build projects that will start to help you build a portfolio online. This is for all our creatives out there. When people ask you for your work, you now finally have a place to direct them to for free.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
And start to get opportunities, start to get paid, start to get jobs, start to get bookings. That's the aim of the game. So sit back, relax, make sure you're signed up and leave some feedback and ideas and advice in the comments below for how to create a great portfolio and get those opportunities. Okay, so let's get straight into it. So as I said, this is NewComma and this is a tutorial all about projects. Now, the first step, what you want to do is go onto www.newcomma.com. Now, the first thing you're going to see is our landing page. This basically tells you all about the NewComma platform, our mission, the problems we're trying to solve, and some feedback from creatives from our Comma community. Of course, we have some FAQs which will be helpful for new joiners, and especially if you're trying to join and sign up, it's easy. Sign up now. It only takes 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes actually. If you already have a profile, you want to hit sign in, enter your details, and you are into the platform. Now, what you'll see when you first sign in is our global feed. We've gone with the global feed initially because we believe this is the best way to get people's work out there, to get the whole Comma community to see the talented people in our creative community and their work. So the first thing that you want to do once you're logged in is hit this button here, create a project. Once you've hit create a project, you'll see this card, which basically explains a little bit about projects, but now you have this tutorial, so you'll be good. You can just tune into this tutorial. 4 things to note about projects, and these are essentially the building blocks of your project. We have image blocks, we have text blocks, we have embeds and spaces. Now, images simply allow you to add images to your project. Text allow you to add text to your project. Embeds allow you to embed different types of media into your projects, be them YouTube videos, Twitter posts, Instagram posts, Figma files, or anything that allows you to generate an embed code, you can pretty much embed into your project. Now, we're obviously still in beta, so there may be some issues. If there are, definitely let us know and we can work on those. Back to projects. So as I was thinking about which projects to use for this tutorial, I remembered I did a shoot for my boy Brother for his OG Ananobi video shoot. Now, it was behind the scenes, basically trying to document the process behind all of that. And I think I'm in love with the process, why not document it? So let's start with a title, OG Ananobi. Okay, and then the first thing I want to do is add an image block. So I'm thinking I want to go for an image that starts to build a story. Where did we start from? How did it look once we started? Gradually going into the main subject of the shoot, and then the final images that really round things off. I started with an image block, but I think maybe I should add a title. So I had my text block initially. I can just reorder it by moving it above the image block, and then I can just come in here and then type in my title. And I will just Control A, choose my favorite font, Montserrat, make that bigger, bold, center it, and then expand that as well so it fills the width of the block. Now, this is looking good, but I want a bit of space between the image and the text block. So I'm just gonna add that spacer there. And what I wanna do is add another text block just below that so I can start to explain a little bit about the story. Okay, so basically that's all I want to do, right? Just a quick description of what's happening. Change that to my favorite font. I can make that bigger as well so it fills the whole block, and then I'm going to add another spacer just between the text block and the image. Now I'm going to add a few more images, and in the meantime I'm going to delete this embed block. Really simple. So add another image block by clicking the image block, and then I'll start to add some new images. So I'm going to go here to this one of my boy TY and Boys. And as that loads, I'm just thinking about the next image that I want to add, how I want to kind of make this appear. So I added a spacer block just to give it some space in between. I can also make this fill up the block as well. I like that, but maybe I think it's nicer when there's a bit of a gap around it. And then I'll just keep adding some image blocks just to kind of flesh out the rest of the project. So now what I can do is I can start to add different types of media. For instance, if I wanted to add the song itself, I can just hit space because I want that space in between the images and the different types of media. Add this embed block, and what I would simply do is go to Spotify and I would go to the song, and all you'd want to do is hit these three dots, more options. You'd go to share, embed track, and here you can choose the colors, here you can choose the size, all sorts of stuff. You hit copy, go back to the embed block on NewComma, and you right click and paste. And that's pretty much it. Just to finish up the project, I can upload a cover image. So I like something like this. I can have a project summary. I can add some categories. Something like that if I wanted. And then I can change the entire canvas color, but I'm gonna keep that white for now. And that's pretty much it. Really, really straightforward to create a project. Now, if I wanted, I can save this as a draft or I can publish straight away. And what I've done is, of course, in true Blue Peter style, I've created one earlier. So I'm gonna save this as a draft and I'll take you to what a final project could look like. So here is the final project, and it's full of, more images, it's better laid out, and this is essentially how you can start to build this body of work. I embedded the music from Spotify in there and I can play it as well. Really, really quickly. And then you can embed the Instagram post to take people directly to your Instagram page as well. Now, pretty straightforward. What you want to do, as I said, is now you've created your project, you want to share that. You want to get the world to see the work that you've put in. So you can share that directly to your feed by hitting that button, and you can edit this and then hit share. Once you go back, you can also copy this link, or you can send via email, upload straight to Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, you name it. Really, really straightforward. So that's pretty much it. How to create a project, how to share the project. And just before I go, I'm gonna show you quickly a few other examples of some projects that I've worked on before. Here, once again, pretty straightforward, a mix of different content, music, pretty much finding a nice format for my projects as well. If you want to add a bit more detail as well, you can throughout the project, but it's really up to you. I think the main thing is you want a nice, quick and easy way to showcase your work. So we're going to quickly go to Natalie's profile. Natalie, our co-founder of NewComma, and we're going to check out a few of her projects as well. One of the projects I really, really liked was Natalie's Life in Music. Now, this is fully a musical project, and this is for my musicians out there, my producers out there. This is a way to showcase your work. You can put in your songs, your playlist, your albums. You can also add different text. You can add your music videos, a whole bunch of stuff from Spotify, SoundCloud, a whole bunch of stuff. And you can share other people's projects just like you would your own. You can save those projects and they will appear in your bookmarks. And that's pretty much it. that is NewComma. So as you're seeing, a lot of people are joining the platform now. Make sure you sign up, join them, you can connect with them, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so that was the tutorial. This is NewComma, and that was the tutorial for NewComma projects. I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you found it useful. If you have any comments, questions, feedback, leave them in the comments below on the side, depending on what platform this is. Follow, like, subscribe for more content just like this. And yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you on the platform, looking forward to seeing your work, and most importantly, looking forward to seeing you get those opportunities. It's been your boy Nigel. Peace.